Hey everybody, this is Dean DeCosta, and today we are talking amazing hiring. New tool, been around about a month or so. Really great tool, does a lot of stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We are in LinkedIn. We are in Stoyan Dimitriv's profile. He's a lead Android developer. Unlike most aggregators, which is one of the categories this tool fits in, it doesn't sit on the right. It sits on the left, which in itself is huge because that means it doesn't get in the way of the other stuff. It sits right here. So we're going to press the button and open up. Here's what it has on Dmitriy Stoyan. First of all, it says his name, his title, where he works. It gives an email, a Gmail email. It lets us know he's on LinkedIn, GitHub, Google+. That's all fantastic stuff. That's just mind-bogglingly great. So right there, we're already good. Now I'm going to log into Amazing Hiring. I wasn't logged in. That's without being logged in. Now I'm going to log in, and we're going to go ahead and get logged in. And here we go. Now I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to reload the page so it knows we're logged in and see what else it gets us before I go to the next step and show you the other things that Amazing Hiring can do, because this tool can just do a lot. So we're here. We're going to open it up. As soon as it's done, it's opening up. Okay, so we have his Gmails down here. This, open Amazing, save resume. So I can save his profile. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the profile. It's saving his profile. We're going to wait a minute or two or three, and it's done. Now I'm going to open in Amazing Hiring, and look what we get in Amazing Hiring. We have saved the profile with contact information, and there's his profile. It's almost like a complete resume, including when I did it last time today. Breaks down his achievements, breaks down all this stuff here, gives us his email address, where it came from, gives us the links to everywhere else. We can even edit contacts if we want to add info if we happen to get it. We can copy all of this to a clipboard. We can save it as a Word doc. And if we happen to have a resume, we can also upload the resume. Now, that's part one. Here comes part two. We are going to go into, it says new search. We're going to go into new search. We're going to open this bad boy up and look at what we got. We got search. So we're going to search for a Java person, just Java, nothing fancy. And we're going to do Seattle area. Now I could add conditions where, and this is where I could add keywords, company title, whatever, but we're not. We're just going to go ahead and do this, and we're going to find. Now we already know it's going to find 52,075 profiles. Look at that. That's great. 52,075 profiles. Almost all of them have email addresses. We can actually open these. You open these, you can go ahead and open them, and it's going to be the same thing like we just saw for Dimitri. You get all this info. You can download them. You get all these other places where they're at. That's great. We're going to go back. But look at all these other things we can do. First of all, only show hidden stars. I've got it off. I can turn it on. Basically, that means people that are look to be really good, but not a lot of people are paying attention to them. Then we can filter it by experience, duration of last job, duration of each job, which ones with email as opposed to Skype, phone, or ICQ. Um, where we get them from. Now remember, there's 52,075 profiles, but according to this, only 49,472 came from LinkedIn. That means almost 3,000 people aren't on LinkedIn. So that means most of the other recruiters, they're not finding them. You can do it by all these social sites. These are all the social sites where it's looking to find information. Look at all these places it's looking. It's just incredible. And by the way, all these places it looks for, Amazing Hiring also works on. So, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you can go by company, you can go by education, you can go by city they live in, you can go by current company, you can go by current position. Just so much great way, level, manager, whatever. Just so much great information. Now, let's think about this for a minute. We've got all this information, and we've got all these places we can go. And we can download all this information. We can upload information. So this can work as a CRM ATS for you as well. Just all this stuff. You can actually post vacancies here where these people can find them for you. So it's like an ATS CRM as well. But now let's take a step back. I said something about wanting to show you that effect that this works in other places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on Nick Dimick, and I'm going to go to his GitHub page. Now, it's going to open up in GitHub. Now, I'm not signed in GitHub, but there he is. This is Gmail. There's when he joined. But look, here's Amazing Hiring over here. Remember I told you it works in GitHub. There's Amazing Hiring working. Working. Now let's go over here and go to Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow is tough. Not a lot of aggregators work there. Matter of fact, there's only one or two that do. So let's see. Up there's Amazing Hiring again. There's Profit, but there's Amazing Hiring with all this other information. Let's compare the two. We already got an email. We got all these other social sites. Let's see what Profit shows us. Profit shows us Stack Overflow and find an email and their username. So not even his real name. So you get the idea of just how powerful this tool. Now let's go back to them again, but let's go to Google Plus. Google Plus, the big misnomer, the big place that is so hard to search, so hard to find people that guys work, so hard to do pretty much anything, and yet it gets us to Google Plus. Now it doesn't work in Google Plus, but it gets us there. Profits here doesn't show us anything that we didn't already know. Okay, so there's the one place we found that Amazing Hiring is not working. Let's try About Me. About Me is a great page. A lot of people you can find there. It's really easy to use. I don't know why more people don't search there. I've already done a video on how to X-ray into it, so kind of confused here. And your same thing. Once again, information. So Amazing Hiring just does all these things. It's a people aggregator. It has a search function. It has the CRM capability. It has all this stuff. Right now it's beta, so it's free. Great tool, and it's getting better constantly. I'm actually been in contact with the guy that created it. Nice guy, and he's always looking for things he can do to make things grow. Now, one more thing. Up here you see hidden profiles viewed within the last 3 days. These are profiles that I've viewed. So let's see what it says here. We can change that. So let's say hidden profiles viewed in the last 3 days. So these are hidden ones. These are profiles not easily found, not a lot of people are looking at, and there are a lot of them. So there's just all these capabilities, a lot of stuff. You can reset the filters all at once. You don't have to reset them one at a time. Just a lot of information, lots. Great tool, highly recommended. This is Dean DaCosta, and this was Amazing Hiring.